As much as I was frustrated, shout out to Big Brother for giving them a second chance. Because they deserved it. You know, I don't know about. I actually, yeah, I nearly said something. Hey, I get the tweet. I get the tweet.
Well, you were giving us a viral moment.
I get the tweet, and I was like, hey, those friends are gonna come for me. Her friends are gonna come for me. Hi, beautiful people. My name is Ofentse, aka Mfano Pirara 012. You know what it is? Also known as the villain, the person who instigates drama. You know, that's me.
Jump into it.
Okay.
Welcome to Vantage View Magazine. Can you just take us through the feeling you get when you enter the house for the first time?
Ooh, the feeling I get the feeling you get. I got goosebumps. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the way I entered. I did this. Like, I felt that energy that it seeps into your body, and you just can't explain it. It's like, finally I've arrived. Finally I've made it. You know, I'm a dream chaser, and I've gotten to this point. You know, and people are gonna know my story and hear my story. So that's the energy that you feel. You feel this strong presence seeping into your body. That's how I felt.
And the next day after entering the house, you win HOH. Now, this question is in two parts.
Yeah.
The feeling of being the first HOH and winning that challenge, and now entering the house. Ne? Did you ever think about winning HOH and the kind of leadership style you're going to have as the leader of the house? And now you compare that concept of the leadership style to the leadership you actually had throughout the week. Take us through all of that.
Wow. Okay. First and foremost, for me, winning HOH was a very emotional and spiritual moment because I believe it's something that I manifested when prior entering the show, because it's something that me and my sister talked about. We said it's going to set the tone of how the show is going to go. You know, it's going to set the tone of how I'm going to do in the show. So winning that was kind of validation towards my goal in the show. So it was, and it felt like I was giving back to my Melody. I was giving back to Victoria. I was giving back to the people that supported me. Né? And then did I have a leadership? No, plan.
Yeah.
I didn't. I didn't. I don't want to lie to you. I didn't. I just winged it. You know, I just went with the flow of being on the chair. But heavy is the head that wears the crown. Like, I felt that heaviness. I felt that responsibility. Like, the first 2 days were hard. They were really, really hard. I just tried not to show it on my face, but they were hard. Because I knew, it's like you were a father. You know, it's like I was big brother to them. It was like I was big brother to them, and I had to manage them. Yes. I had to take the responsibility of the mistakes that they make. And I had to be a voice of reason. And sometimes I had to be a little firm and harsh, like a father. Yeah. So I was a father, but I don't have any regrets as to how I ran my HOH. I think I did it the greatest, the bestest, if that's a word. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But Sunday, when it was Sunday when it was live eviction, I was sleeping.
Was it that exhausting?
It was. I think no, it was accumulated fatigue, you know, and Smash just called me out on it, sleeping beauty, whatever. I don't know if it was referring to me, but but it was a very beautiful moment winning HOH. It was.
And while you were HOH, there's a comment that you made while you were sitting with Brotherhood outside.
Okay.
And there are some people who took it in a rather interesting way when you said you're a king.
Yes.
You don't bow down to anyone, and no woman can talk to you in any manner. And that there are people who took it, it's just a conversation, but there are people who took it like, this is becoming a bit arrogant now. Yeah. Can you maybe, I don't want to say clarify, but can you just
dive into that?
Yeah, that when you were making that quote, what were you actually trying to convey to Bravo, or what were you trying to clarify to him?
So everything is context, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the conversation, what the context of the conversation was between me and Bravo. But then me saying, I don't bow, I'm a king. I think it's a thing of, it goes back to this thing that we have in South Africa, the little cultural differences that we have, and how, for instance, I'm a Motswana. I'm a Tswana person, right? So when you come to Gauteng, Johannesburg, for instance, it's mostly dominated by Zulu-speaking people, Nguni people. So now, if you want me to compromise and speak your language, you at least have to compromise and speak my language.
Meet me halfway.
Let's find that common ground, right? So that we can coexist. I felt like he wasn't willing to compromise, because there was a conversation that we had in the kitchen. It's like, hey, I don't know this language of yours. Hey, but you see, Zulu is easy. So those little comments, and I've been having that all my life. I don't want that. I don't want my kids to have to go through that, because we as well, we have our own identity and culture, and we should pride ourselves in that. That's why I felt like I had to make that statement. And in the woman part, I don't remember saying anything about woman. But then, I really don't remember. But if I did say it, maybe it was with the Tandega situation.
Okay.
Maybe it was someone spreading this narrative that I'm a player. I don't know, but I don't think it was a derogative way of. I don't think I meant it in a way of saying, "Yeah, you have to listen." No. I don't think I meant it that way.
And you mentioned the whole thing of being a player. There was a viral moment between you and Trixie. I think you can figure it out.
It's like you laugh about. Damn it.
And what cut that momentum short? Because the viral clip, you guys are very passionate in that clip, and then after that,
it
went south. What went wrong?
You know what? I'm slowly realizing how much I care about Trixie, how much I like Trixie. Trixie has this fiery, feisty energy where she just vocally says what she feels in a moment. And even when we were rapping, a lot of my hood, she's very, you get what I mean? She's mixing that Afrikaans and English, and she's, oh my God, Trixie. So what had happened was we clicked, right? And she reminds me of my ex. So let me tell you a story. She reminds me of my ex. So I tried to stay away from her. So what had happened?
Must have been hard.
So what had happened? First day in the house, she comes. I'm like, I'm staying away from this one. First night, staying away from this one. One chiller's punch, two chillers punch. I find myself in the bathroom. With who? With Trixie. Okay, things develop nicely. We are our central energies match each other. Yeah, very passionate. So to answer this question, what happened is that Trixie asked me, who are you attracted to in the house? Obviously, she was fishing because she saw that I was talking to Liama.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to say that, but I didn't say it. And she was like, I'm attracted to Meli and Bravo B. I was like, That kind of went down because I saw now that she was having conversations with Bravo B, saying it's friendship. Yeah. But at the same time, you told me you find him attractive. So which one is genuine? Because if we're in a friendship, I shouldn't find you attractive. We shouldn't be chilling on the bed. I shouldn't. Yes. And then the another thing, he brings them coffee, yebo baba, and a plate of food. Yeah. And she says it's culture. I know how Zulu men are. That hit my ego, right? So I have to respect myself. I have to set my boundaries. So I think it was there, but the like and the passionate and the care never went away. It was just a matter of me putting myself first instead of putting her first and her needs and her desires.
Now, something a bit said the first week, the whole breakdown with Shia in the house, and we saw it as a very emotional moment for a lot of people.
Yeah.
What is your feeling about that breakdown and how she had to leave the house so early? so early in the season?
Oh, that was a tough moment. Even today, I feel like I still feel it was unfair. It was. Oh, that was an emotional moment because me and Shia come from the same hometown. Like literally, she's 15 minutes away from me. And seeing her break down, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to handle it, but I feel like it was unfair. I feel like her journey was cut short. I feel like she still had a lot more to offer because, as you could see with Buhle B, she also came out of the shell. I feel like Shia was also going to come out of the shell and people were going to see how fantastic and awesome she is because she was trying, even with the wager task where we had to do self-portraits. You could see that now she was coming out, telling a story about her father, about her family, about the tough times that she went through. So with Shia, it's a tough one. I can't really go deep into it because I don't want to cry on camera. But yeah, so for me, it's a tough one. It hits home. It hits close to home. Yeah, yeah.
It does sound very, very hectic for everyone.
Yeah.
And game strategy.
Mm.
Before going into the house, did you have a set strategy? And after entering the house, did you have to alter that strategy in any way?
Beautiful question. That's a good question. I didn't have a strategy.
You're winning.
I didn't have a strategy. I was being offensive.
Yeah.
I was being me. I was being Fana Pitori,
Yeah.
Mamelodi, how you raised me. I was being me and I was trying to best represent me in a way that when I come out of the house, I don't have any regrets.
Yes.
There was a term going around, fake. Got it. In my mind, I'm like, Baba Luala, these ones are quick. Do they want me to be predictable so that they can break me down? Because people can hurt you. People can use things against you. It wasn't being fake. It was being actually smart. Because I don't know if you're genuine or what. So I didn't have a strategy. I was just being me. But obviously, with me, drama always follows me where I go. And I believe I'm a controversial individual. And we saw in the house.
Yeah, and that leads me to the other question I have here.
Yeah.
You were being yourself.
Yes.
And then towards the end of your time in the house, you hear the term villain. How do you now in your head piece the two together? This is me, but all of a sudden I'm a villain. When do you think that villain label came? Like, where do you think it came from, and when do you think it started?
I think the villain term came from. So I think it started with Trixie and Liema. Mm-hmm. I think they had a girls night out on Ilano's bed, and they were discussing Ofentse and how much he is icking them or whatever. Apparently, I was telling them the same thing, which was not true. I was never telling them the same. Rewind the clips, look at them again. Tell me, am I telling them the same thing? The common thing I would say is energy. You have a fiery energy. You have a cool energy. You soothe me. You make me feel calm, comfortable. I can have deep conversations. You know what I mean? So I think the term villain started there, and then it gradually now picked up with my HOH because I was very
yes.
And also, people didn't really know me because I listen a lot more than I talk. So you have to allow me the chance to talk. But I don't think they allowed me the chance. I think they were so addicted to having someone listen to them and question them that they forgot that I'm also a person who needs to express myself. They didn't give me the chance to express myself. For instance, they don't know that I come from a tough background. They don't know that I come from a place that still doesn't have electricity, that we still use Jojo tanks. They don't know that. But because of my presentation and how I hold myself and my stature, you would think, I'll get his boy. Not even. But they didn't allow me that platform. And I can't force you when you're telling me an emotional story. And I'm like, oh, and me,
Yes.
I listen. So I think the term villain started there because I was talking to different women and I didn't necessarily commit to one of them. I could have, but I didn't. It started there. It plateaued with my HOH. It plateaued with the fact that I didn't let them in on what my story is, who Ofentse is. And also another thing, they're like, yeah, he's royal, but when I say royal, you know those stories around the fire when you're growing up.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Witty, Mahamudise, you from the royal lineage.
Yes.
It's not that I'm from royal now.
No.
It's that this,
The lineage is.
you get what I mean? So I think that's where the villain term came. I don't know if that answers your
Yeah, I
question.
think it does.
Okay.
And there was a view of people that after you won HOH and you invited Loredo to be in the HOH loft,
Yeah.
Loredo started living under your shadow. Did you see that did you see your friendship with him in the house in that manner, that maybe it was leader follower kind of thing?
To me, it wasn't that. To me, it wasn't that. To me, I had a big brother.
Okay.
To me, I had someone I can confide in. You know, as a general, as soldiers in a platoon,
Yeah.
you have that general, and he has his right hand man,
Yes.
right, and someone he can trust. You know, someone he can tell the little secrets, everything. I confided in Loredo. There was one moment I was heard about the Bravo and Trixie situation. I don't know why they didn't show that clip, and I was sitting in bed like this, and I was like, "It hurts, bro. It hurts." And Loredo was like, "Sorry." Like, to me, that's brotherhood. I felt comfortable with Loredo, but to an extent, I can see why they're saying follower, a leader follower situation, because Loredo is very kept to himself. You know, he's a thinker, um, and he doesn't like getting into situations whereby me, I'm more vocal.
Yeah.
I'm more articulate. I'm not afraid of controversy. I'm not afraid of the fire. I'm not afraid to say you're talking nonsense and this and this and this and that. I'm not afraid, but I feel like he's not afraid as well. But he pulls back. Yeah, and it's a bummer that I put him in my shadow. It's a bummer. Yeah.
And we have a situation where before the show starts, an announcement is made. Housemates will be joining you guys in the house. With these guys now entering the house with you, and you finally see them that these guys are here. Did that bring any kind of frustration? Like this, it's a bit unfair because these guys are coming from the outside with a huge following, having played the game before, and now it's putting us at a disadvantage than you guys. Was there ever any kind of frustration like that?
There was. Most definitely there was. But I was also eager to know them. And also I did understand that they were getting that second chance at this. You know, that journeys were probably cut short like mine is right now. You know, so if I were to get a second chance, I would take it with both hands. Because I do feel like I had unfinished business. I do feel like I had multiple storylines. I do feel like I was giving content to the show, bringing impact to the show. You know, without Ofentse, something is missing.
Yes.
You get what I mean? I do feel that. So, as much as I was frustrated, shout out to Big Brother for giving them a second chance, because they deserved it. You know, I don't know about. I actually, yeah, I nearly said something. Hey, I get the tweet. I get the tweet.
Well, you were giving us a viral moment.
I get the tweet, and I was like, "Hey, those friends are gonna come for me. Her friends are gonna come for me."
You just gave it away. You just gave it away.
Hey, cut it. Don't moment that.
And another moment that caught people's eye. Your altercation with King Wanda. What went wrong? What went for a while? There was really nothing connecting you guys, and then out of the blue, boom! You guys. People are saying we are about to see a real fight. What happened? What went wrong?
I'm gonna say this as bluntly as I can. For me, King Wanda is a weird fellow. he is that kid who always wanted to feel cool, but never really felt cool.
Okay.
So he goes for the person who he perceives as cool in order to feel comfortable and secure within himself. I believe I have grown to do, but I believe he has grown to do with his lack of confidence, with his self-esteem, and he runs away from things. For instance, he fought with Tandeka, not fought, had a disagreement, he came downstairs. He had a disagreement with me and Q, he wants to go back upstairs. Who are you? And you can't possess anybody. You don't own anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Women are not property. You can't say to me, I don't talk to Janae Jones. Keep away from Janae Jones. So that's where it started. He wanted to own somebody. He wanted to control somebody. So one I did a lot with him. Around the house, friends with, and so it wasn't it would have had choice. So I feel like he wanted how to spend maybe once or twice. Don't talk to them, they're mine. It's me that was myself. They were controlling the shows, narcissism. It didn't sit well with me. And I guess me having strong head, that's why we went.
Okay.
Yeah. But we were good.
As we close off, which two housemates would you nominate to leave the house and why?
Now, if I was still in the
Yes,
house.
if you're still in the house.
I would nominate Melly. Because I feel like Melly is manipulative, conniving. I don't feel like this front that he presents. I don't feel like it's authentic and genuine. I feel like even the Tandega thing was orchestrated. And I feel like he has a game, and he has that, what do we call this? He has a following and also he has the past experience of being in Big Brother.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget, he's a competitor. And he is conniving as well. So I would nominate him because I term him the head of the snake. I would nominate him, and maybe people might come for me for that, but that's fine. I would nominate him. Another person would have to be. Before I would have said a shade, but I see the no now. No, he's. I like the guy. Who would I nominate second? Dube. I would nominate Dube. Dube is kind of like me.
Oh.
Dube is very much like me. I saw it, and it kind of. I was like, oh, okay. Dube touches a little bit here, touches a little bit there, instigates this. Dube is the one who got into Tumi's head. I have nothing against Tumi. To be honest with you, I feel like Dube has nothing to offer except six packs. There's no gap there. To be honest with you. And he's thinking, I want to be him. Why would I want to be you, bro? So Dube is smart. Dube is articulate. Dube has charisma. He's able to get people to gravitate towards him. And he has that soft side, so like me. You can, So Dube, those to me are powerful players. Maybe in Dube, now imagine the way the connection partners. And me and Loredo were like, our boy, we screwed. It's Chico.
Yeah,
but those were the two people I would.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time, and that was great.
Damn, I gave you controversial stuff. I gotta limit this mouth. No.